This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hi, everybody.
G'day.
Welcome to our We're on Holidays podcast.
Yep. So we're doing a lot, aren't we?
Yeah, we have got some of our team choosing their favourite bits throughout the year, and today, lucky duck, it's our executive producer, Amy Carter's go.
Hi, Ames.
Well,
You don't want to be doing this,
No.
do you?
basically, it means more work.
So, Amy, one of the things that happens on a daily basis is we come to you and say, hey, get some celebrity on, and we want to speak to someone about a TV show.
Or
How
some
does that go
random
for
that's
you?
in the
That's
news.
right. So people ask me what it is that I do.
Yes.
And I organise you guys, people to talk to on air.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I've done. I'm picking what I think
Some of the standouts?
is pretty, some standouts, maybe interesting, possibly funny.
So we've had so many people on, amazing guests on this year. You've done
Yeah.
such a great job. So the people that don't make it onto this podcast, they're shit. Is that what you say?
Can you say it, please?
They're shit.
Just lift your game is what I was thinking.
Wink,
She's
wink.
winking
Was
hard.
the moistening of a woman's eyeball there, if you didn't hear it.
Enjoy.
Earlier this morning, before the show, we got a chance to catch up with none other than Spice Girl Mel B.
Now, the funny thing is, Amy, come to the microphone quickly. We had the interview. What time was it, Amy, again?
5:15.
5:15. So we did the interview and then we'd finished and then we had to, then Ali was doing news.
Yes.
So I came back into our office and I grabbed all of my stuff and I came into
I'm sitting there going, what is he doing?
And I've sat down here and Amy, you said to me,
I was still in here and I was like, Nathan, the show doesn't start for another half an hour.
it's
the 5:30.
Yeah, don't want to miss out on the seat.
But when you
confused 'cause
speak
we heard
to a
Ali
Spice
talking.
Girl, it throws you.
Yeah,
You don't
clearly.
think you're going to.
No, it's
All
true.
right, let's have a listen.
You look amazing.
What's going on with your earring?
Morning, Mel.
you good?
And I just put my earring in because it just fell out because I was making my dogs go outside. I've got two Rottweilers.
Oh,
So one's 4 years old and one's like 5 months old.
Oh, geez.
So my baby one was just like eating wires over here. So I had to let them both outside. I'm like, be gone with you both.
Hey,
Mel-
what room are you in right now?
You look like you're in the roof space.
Yeah, you look like you're in a spaceship.
I'm actually in my movie theatre.
Oh,
No
Room.
way.
I like the Union Jack chair. That's cute.
Oh my god, I love that.
Either that or you're sitting on
Oh
Ginger's
my god,
Spice.
look at all the
Holy crap.
Union Jack stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Of course.
mate.
Union Jack stuff.
I can't even handle the fact we're speaking to Mel B and she just showed us around her theatre room.
I know. Very.
That's what I like about you. You've been really open. You don't seem very guarded, Mel.
Well, what you see is what you get. That's the northern mentality.
Yeah.
The north of England,
Yes.
that is. Yeah.
Hey, Mel, last night I was at a function where I said, I've got to go off shortly because we've got to get up early and speak to you. It is amazing how many people connect straight away to you and the Spice Girls over the years. I know you heard it 1,000 times over, but the excitement
Oh, well, I'm
level...
glad you weren't treated with any insults like, oh, my God, not that lot.
No,
That's pleasant to hear.
no. The excitement on people's faces straight away when they hear your name is sensational.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Hey,
Very happy.
when I was thinking about your interview as well, I was thinking, how many interviews have you done in your career, do you think? Ballpark figure.
I was going to say just today.
No,
Or just
or your
in general?
entire career. How many do you reckon? Like 10,000 more?
God knows. But you know what? Interviews are good because you can get your message across. You know, back in the day in the 90s when us and Spice Girls were like new on the scene, we had to do interviews. You have to get your message across and to get your understanding of the music and your fan base. So, you know, it is what it is.
Part of the gig.
I like
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
interviews.
Yeah, right.
How often on a daily basis, how often do people ask you about a Spice Girls reunion?
Well, recently we've been asked quite a lot
Yeah.
because there is something in the pipeline, but we
Yes.
can't say anything just yet. That all 5 of us are committed to. So there should be an announcement in I want to say the next month or so, because we've been working on it hard and all 5 of us have already agreed on it.
Oh.
But I mean, in general, I love it when people say, when are you guys going to reunite? Because I'm always the first person to go, yes. Right now we are. Tomorrow, then I get text messages on the WhatsApp group from the other girls going, why have you said anything? So I'm not saying anything apart from that right now.
Well, you're not saying anything that's actually coming or when it's going to take place, but I guess from the other side of things, you said you're working on it now personally. So do you have to get yourself fit to be able to go, right, we're going to tour and this is going to take the life out of me to go on for quite some time?
I mean, it's not about being fit. It's about your vocal cords being in check and your vocal ability. But I've just recently changed my whole lifestyle. I'm doing like ice baths and saunas, which is good for my mental health, actually, more than anything. So I mean, I'm 49 years old, so I mean, I've got to start taking care of myself at some point. So I figured,
mate, you look amazing. Come on, 49.
Have you got a sauna at your house now? Have you got one at your house?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough to have a sauna, and I've got a bit of a pool, and then I just have like a blow-up, kind of, not a blow-up doll, a blow-up ice bath that's outside on my porch.
Amazing.
That
Don't
my
you
dog's
reckon?
trying to literally destroy right now, no doubt.
Years ago, many years ago, before health and wellness became such a big thing, if you had a sauna at your house, it was like you're a creepy
bit
sex
dirty,
pervert.
bit dirty.
It was it's like how I look at a spa now. A spa that lights up,
Yeah.
a spa that has lights and speakers. We know what's going on in there, and that's disgusting.
I tell you what, though, Nathan, that ice bath sure is a buzzkill.
But you know what? Saunas, so I've learned
Yes.
in my older age, they help prevent like the risk of like heart attacks.
Really?
It can lower your blood pressure, and you can do it on a daily basis. And then whether you do an ice bath or a cold shower, it really helps with your nervous system and skeletal body. So it actually, you know, even though it sounds painful, it's actually really good for you.
Can you do
So
that
when
by
you reap
putting
the
your face
benefits-
down on the nozzle of the kettle while it's boiling?
Well, that'll be an interesting
You
mark
can
on your
do
head.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the bargain version.
You can do a steam face.
Yeah, a steam
good.
face.
Mel, with the Masked Singer that we're about to see tonight here on our stations, I was wondering how many different reality shows like this have you been involved in? Have you been asked to do the Masked Singer in another country? Because we know it just...
Like in a mask, do you mean?
No,
Be one of the
just be
singers?
a judge
Okay.
or be, because it's
No,
not
I
just in
have.
Australia.
I have. I mean, apart from being part of Spice Girls, I just fell into this TV role by accident, really. And I've really enjoyed myself. I mean, to be paid to just kind of give your comments and your thoughts, I'd be doing that anyway, sat at home, staring at the TV. So it's been a really good, like, run of me doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, I did actually do the Masked Singer as an actual contestant. I've done it 3 times. I've been a seahorse, a jellyfish, and I've been the sun. And let me tell you,
The sun would have
when
been
you
bulky.
get dressed up,
Yes.
no, they're all bulky, and literally because your mass, every part of your body is covered, so you are like in like your own self-built sauna, which is not fun when you're trying to perform and sing.
Yeah.
You can't see, you can't breathe, but it's been interesting. So I've been on the other side.
Yeah.
What countries were they in when you did that?
Italy, the UK, and France.
So do they do that in English or not?
Well, you sing in English,
Yeah.
but then, you know, the interpreter speaks in like your language, and then it gets put out in whatever language, whatever country you're in.
I think it would be really funny
Fascinating.
if they didn't have an interpreter and you're just standing on stage and everyone's talking about you don't know what's going on and then they drag you off.
Well, for a start, after the performance, you can't breathe and you can't see, so you actually want to pass out. So whatever you said, it'd be fine anyway.
Wow. I mean, you've got good insight, that means.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hey, before we got to wrap up, but I thought while we've got you here, it'd be great to do a little bit of a pop question with you. Pop quiz
Oh,
question.
a game! Can we play a game?
No, it's not even. No, this isn't a game.
it a game?
No, this isn't a game. This is about you.
This is a physics exam.
This is
Oh,
about
I'm
you
gonna get it wrong.
and the girls that you've worked with your entire life. We want to know which Spice Girl would you most trust with a secret? Go.
Mel C.
Okay. Which Spice Girl would you let dress you for the red carpet?
Victoria.
Oh, yeah, that's a gimme.
Which Spice Girl would help you commit a crime or like murder someone or hide a body?
That's a trustworthy
Baby
person.
Spice.
That's
Like
a trustworthy.
Baby
Oh,
Spice.
that face. Yeah, because people trust the
100%.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Which Spice Girl farts the most?
It's you, isn't it, Mel?
I'd say Mel C because she has
Mel
a pretty
C.
green diet. Between me and Mel C, yeah, I'll put myself up for that one too.
Which one swears the most? It's you, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And which is the best cook and the worst cook? Which person would you eat their food and you wouldn't put it near your mouth?
Mel C's the best cook. Jerry's the worst cook because she doesn't really eat properly, and I don't like what she cooks anyway. And what was the other question?
No,
that's
that's
it.
fine. Wait,
Gave it
why?
enough.
What does Jerry eat
what
that's
does she
so
eat?
bad?
Just like grains, and it's like rabbit food. I mean, I like my stuff to taste good or to have a bit of a kick, or like vegetable, spicy, like chili
Flavour.
soup or something.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah. Don't you hate it when you go around those people's houses for dinner?
know.
Because then sometimes when they try to just make you meat, like cook you meat because they think you're coming over, they don't know what they're doing.
No, they butcher it. They
Just
absolutely
wave it
butcher
near
it.
fire.
No.
Mel, we love your work. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank
You're
you
a
for
joy.
having me.
Give our love to the Rottweilers.
Yeah, good on you, Mel.
I will.
Cheers.
See you, mate.
Bye.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Ali, you've been with Dougie for a while now. There's been any red flags flapping in your face that says don't marry him?
Well, thankfully for Dougie, he's colourblind and can't see my red flag.
But there's a lot of grey material flapping in his face.
Like, what
Has
is
he
this?
ever done anything that you're going like, oh, okay, maybe I should keep an eye on that?
I would say more so from his side, though.
Yes.
like-
Yeah, okay.
That's
Like-
very self-aware.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that I've got some.
So you would have been the person that stole his plants.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, perfect. We are
Yeah, talk
talking
we talk
about people's decision to still marry someone, even though there was a giant red flag flapping in their face.
Lauren, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
Lauren.
Run us through it, Lauren. What happened?
When we first sort of got together, like very, very early on, he called me his ex-girlfriend's name.
I
Which
take
is
it
nothing
wasn't
like
Lauren.
my
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
No.
In the throes of passion, Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's not great.
No, you know,
Especially when you've done the work, I want the credit.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like I
so,
need to defend
yeah.
him sometime because my mum still calls me 100 names before she gets to my
Yeah, but
name.
she's not
in the
sleeping
throes-
with you.
in the throes of passion.
How do you know? We're a pretty close family, mate.
Suzanne, stop it.
So okay, so that was concerning. Anything else pop up?
But no, that was it. It did happen like more
More
I think
than
it
once.
happened twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you married him.
Yeah, I did.
How'd
You're
it
still
go?
together?
We've been married for almost 8 years.
Oh, you're still
good on
together.
ya.
Is he still using her name or has he managed to master
No.
Lauren?
Have you ever met her?
He's managed to only say the right name. from
Okay,
then on
good
in.
work.
Have you ever seen her?
No.
Oh my God, I'd want to see her because I want to say, if I'm being compared to her in the throes of passion, I want to see, if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Amazing. Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
Rowie, hello.
Hi.
Hey, Rowie.
Okay, talk to us. Was there a giant red flag, but you married them anyway?
Yeah. So we met, and he came to visit me for 4 weeks, and his phone went off, and I made a joke asking him, who is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday?
Yes.
And he looked at me and he said, every day.
So,
So he
Yeah.
so he had another girl on the go, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. What? And you
had a girlfriend, but
Yeah.
she was at university, so in another town. And then he met me, and he decided, well, I like this one a little bit more, but let's see what happens.
Yes.
And then I chased him away, and I told him, no, you're gone. So about a week later, he came back, and he played me Jason Mraz's song, I'm Yours.
Won your heart with Jason Mraz.
And
Well, I mean, then you're powerless,
I
aren't
know,
you?
exactly.
I
What's
mean,
a girl to do?
any of us.
yeah. So then 3 kids and a marriage later, we're still together.
Oh my
my God.
All because of Jason Mraz.
Yeah. Oh, we owe him a lot.
Okay.
Hey, Rowie, did you play? Was this a wedding song for you as well? Did it go that far?
Yeah.
Here we go. Pump it up.
Yes, it was.
Here we go, we're playing for you now.
There you go. See, guys, if you're doing something that's questionable, you will stop her in her tracks if you play this at a face full blast.
Look, Rowie's knees are going weak right now. She can't help herself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, Rowie.
Jason Mraz, how is he? I hope he's okay.
Where is he?
That's
I know.
awesome.
Lifted him. If he hears this,
Yes.
he's up and about.
We just
now.
made him some money by playing the song.
right.
There you go, Roy. You've just helped him out. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, how are you?
Great,
Jackie.
I'm excited to hear about this beautiful relationship. Let's go.
Well, there was a couple of red flags. The first one was probably only minor. He was living on his own and he had a cat, which
Is that
Yeah.
the red flag?
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that straight up there.
Cat owner.
Jackie, yeah.
Okay.
and its name was Darling, which I thought was kind of weird.
Okay, that's the red flag.
A grown man to be outside going, darling, darling. I thought that was weird.
Jackie, so let's just
Unpack
marinate
this.
marinate in the cat for a minute. Did he choose the name Darling himself?
He did.
Oh, no.
Right.
It's not great.
That's murdery.
Right.
But that was the small red flag. The big red flag was when I went to get a towel out of the linen cupboard and there was no linen in there. It was filled with toilet paper.
He's a doomsday prepper for toilet paper.
I always think about this. Nathan always has his theory about how much toilet paper you should
Yes.
have. I
Only
watched
6.
a lady walk out last
With
night
what?
at the shots with a 48.
Yeah,
and
but
all I
she
could
might
do was
have a
see
family
you. All I
like
could do was see your
yours.
face. No, she could. Absolutely.
Yes.
I know you can buy apartment block tower sized
Yes.
bloody toilet roll situations, but anything more than 6 is embarrassing.
Well, I get Who Gives a Crap, which is delivered to your door, and
We get
that's a
that now,
box
yeah.
of 48,
Yeah.
because that's how it comes.
yeah.
And that lasts me a year.
Yeah.
So if we went into your linen cupboard,
It's not in the linen cupboard. No,
Okay.
it is not in the linen cupboard. It's in
They are.
It's in the spare room fireplace.
Jackie, there's some really interesting red flags.
Yes.
Very
and,
funny.
Yeah. So what happened to the relationship, Jackie?
We've been married 22 years.
that is fantastic.
Hey, can I just say, no,
Jackie.
we've not spoken to anyone, have we yet, that's left them?
No,
No.
that Joey from yesterday had, but no,
Hey,
everybody else hadn't.
Jackie, since then, have you owned other cats?
Yes, we have, and I
what-
name them.
Okay, what have their names been?
We have a bit of a theme with alcohol, so we've had Moe and Bailey and Brandy and we have Shadow now as well.
Shadow, right, nice.
Shadow,
And none
that's
of
a
them are
gin.
called
Nat.
Darling.
It's a gin, is it?
Jackie, that's a beautiful love story. And do you have enough toilet paper right now, Jackie?
We do. The linen cupboard is not filled, but we have enough.
Yeah, you do have spare towels and sheets. That's
Thanks,
good.
Jackie. It's hilarious.
Beautiful.
Caitlin's in Caversham. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, how you going?
Good,
Hey, good, Caitlin.
What was the red flag, Caitlin?
Okay, so with my partner, at the beginning of our relationship, for the first 3 months, he had a girl texting him every single day on Snapchat. And I know it was every day because they had a Snapchat streak going.
Yes.
And I asked him about it, and I said, oh, well, what's going on here, you know?
Yeah.
And he told me that it was just a friend of his friends, and she lived in Brisbane, and there's nothing really to worry about.
Oh.
They were just really, really good friends,
Oh.
whatnot. And then, like, a month later, we were talking about some things, and he mentioned this girl that he used to sleep with and who she was friends with. And then I actually, put together the stories on the dots, and I realised that was the girl.
Yes.
And he was basically Snapchatting this girl every single day for about 4 months. This girl here that he used to sleep with.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
So wait there.
So obviously
and then-
you broke it off with him and
and-
never saw him again, right?
And you married him.
Honestly, no, we're married now. He told me that he just doesn't see an issue with white lies.
With white lies. Okay, that's a bigger red flag. That's a massive red flag.
Are you still married?
Yes.
Okay, wait.
Sean, can you imagine going to Megan and saying,
Caitlin,
I don't see a
no.
problem with white lies? Can you imagine her going for that?
No.
No.
I mean,
I
either
know
way,
that you
mate.
don't have a problem with white lies, but you wouldn't say it to her.
Caitlin, have you ever gotten past this? What's the deal? How are you guys going? You all right?
Yes and no, because now I always hold the white lies thing against
Oh,
him.
Yes, of course
dude.
you would.
The making a statement like that, like white lies are okay, it's sort of you're laying out permission for yourself. And then then every time that you're caught out, you can say, well, I told you
Yeah,
white
exactly.
lies are okay.
And it's
I
only a
don't
little
like that
thing.
for you, Caitlin. I don't like that at all.
Mm.
You deserve the truth, sweetheart. You deserve the truth, the whole
thank
truth,
you.
and nothing but the truth.
Most of the time.
Maybe she can't handle the truth.
She can handle the truth. She can handle the truth.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.